In today's video, we're going to paint a simple floral bouquet and we're going to learn about colors. I am going to share with you how to paint a vibrant and harmonious painting with only 3 colors palette. So without further ado, let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. And first, let me just walk you through very quickly my materials. I am using the Mungyo watercolor pen set, and for the first part of the painting, which is the warm-up and color testing, I am going to use the Canson XL paper, and for the final painting, I am going to use the Ruben watercolor paper block. And for brushes, I have 3 brushes here, all round and from Princeton brand, size 12, size 8, and size 4. And don't worry if you don't have all the sizes, you can just use one brush for the whole painting. Just use whatever that you have at home. And I also have 2 jars of water, one for cool color and the other for warm colors. And I also have a piece of kitchen towel. And that's it for the materials. Now let's get into the first part. And as you can see, these are all the color swatches from my Mungyo watercolor pen set, which includes 24 colors. I think that swatching the colors onto the separate small pieces of paper like this is very convenient and easy for me to pick out colors palette for any of my paintings, and I highly recommend that you would do the same. And now from this color, I am going to pick out 3 colors that I like, and from there I will mix them together to see how many more colors I am going to achieve from these 3. And 3 colors I am going to use is coal pink, yellow, and Prussian blue. I also mark the number behind the paper so that I know which color it is on the palette. And now I am going to swatch off the colors that I choose onto the Canson XL paper. Since I am going to paint a floral bouquet, so I think that the pink and the yellow will be perfect for my flowers. And the third colors, I would love to pick some colors for the leaves. So instead of green, I am kind of attracted to this Prussian blues, a very deep toned. So and I also think that since I have yellow, so blue mixed with yellows, I will have green, so I don't really necessarily have to pick another green. So if you follow with me at home, feel free to pick any 3 colors that speak to you, any colors that you like, and we will go from there. And next part is the mixing part, which is the fun part. We will see what colors we're gonna get from mixing these 3. The original pink from the palette is definitely a great choice for flowers. I definitely love that color. But if I try to mix that color with yellow, and depend on how much ratio of each color that you put into the mixture, you will have a different shade of orange. As you can see here, I am swatching of the colors I mix on the paper. And next, the Prussian blue here is a very deep tone blue, so I definitely think that I can use it to add contrast. But if I mix this color with yellow, then I will have green, which I am going to use for the greenery in my floral bouquet. And also, if you mix blue with pink, you also have the purple, just like I am just swatched the color here. So definitely try to mix the 3 colors as you pick for yourself and see what kind of colors you're gonna get. And now, as you can see, from only 3 colors, I have extra 5 colors from mixing these 3. So now I have a total of 8 colors to choose from my painting, and that's a lot. So now I'm just kind of use my pencil and kind of think in my head to see which color I'm going to use for flowers and which color I'm going to use for the greenery or filler. So I definitely will use the original pink for one of the flower, and I don't think I'm going to use yellow, but I like the orange, so I am going to use those oranges color for one of the other flowers, and definitely will use the blue and the green for leaves. I may think to use the purple for one of the fillers, but not for the main flowers. So the next step, this is considered as the warm-up activities, and just also to check to see how these colors gonna look when you put them together. So basically, it's obvious that you see I am just going to paint different basic shape, triangle, circle, square, using all these colors and put them next together to see how they look and how they react to each other if they bleeding into each other. And after finishing with the shapes, when I look at it, I definitely see the high contrast, which is a good thing, and I feel like the color palette definitely is a good choice for the flower painting, so I definitely will give it a try. But honestly, at this stage, I am still not sure if I am gonna like the outcome. But you know what, this is all about the error and trial, so don't emphasize too much on the end result. Just enjoy and have fun with the process. That is all about watercolor painting. And the most important thing that I want you to remember is having a limited color palette is actually a good thing. You don't really need a lot of colors in order to have a great painting. As you see, I only choose 3 colors, but I ended up with a total of 8 colors, as you can see in the beginning. So what I want to say here is it's not about how many colors you owned, it's more about color mixings. So definitely recommend, if you're a beginner, try to learn about color theory, try to experience with mixing colors as much as you can. That will help you improve your painting skill a lot. And now back to the painting. I start with a peony. So this is actually my favorite flowers, and I think it's also a favorite flowers of so many people. So I decided to use the original coping for these flowers. I start from the center with the most saturated pigment, and as I fan out, I just have dipped the brush into the water to lighten the pigment, so that you see that I can create some dark and some light area to create some sort of contrast and some depth for the flower. And now when I finish with the peony, I will add the leaf. So I use the blue, the Prussian blue mixing with yellow, but I also dilute it with I also dilute it with water so that the pigment can be lightened, and painted some leaf around the peony as you see here. Next I am going to paint a rose. So this is gonna be another main flowers for the bouquet. So I want to make this video to mostly share with you about the color mixing and how to use the limited color palette to create a harmonious looking painting. So definitely I'm not going to go into too much detail on how to paint each flowers that I have in this bouquet, but if you want to learn how to paint these flowers, I have video that show you how to paint peonies, how to paint rose, and also how to paint different kind of leaves. So definitely worth checking them out. I will link all of those videos in the description below. And now I am adding some of the leaf for the rose. I decided to have green leaf by mixing Prussian blue with yellow, And now you see I have different shade of greens for my painting. So this is one of the tips I want to give you when you're painting a flower bouquet. It's better to have a variety of shade of the one colors. For example, for green you can have bluish green or yellowish green, so it's gonna make your painting look more interesting, more vibrant. And next part, I am going to add some fillers. When you're painting a floral bouquet, if you think that some space still look very empty and need to be filled up, definitely consider adding some fillers. Fillers can be small wildflowers, or you can add leaf as well. My favorite fillers is berries, and as you can see here, they look cute and they're very easy to paint. They're just like the simple little dots, and then you just kind of draw some branches to connect all of them together. And in terms of colors, I use a variety of shade by mixing pink and yellow. So here you can see I have some of the pink berries, I have some of the orange berries. I also have purple berries by mixing pink and Prussian blue. And these cute berries add a little touch but make a huge difference for the whole painting. And finally is to touch up, so I am going to add some more leaf into a certain area to balance the composition. And also if I think any area that need more contrast, then I'll add more layer to darken the elements a little bit. And ta-da! Here is the final painting. I have to say that I really love how it turned out in terms of colors. By using only 3 colors, I feel like it's make the painting look more consistent and harmonious. And here's the other painting that I did before, also using only 3 colors. So as you can see, when I put these two together, you will see a huge difference when you use different colors palette for each painting. And the one that I'm holding here is more vibrant, more colorful, definitely remind me of summer bouquet, but the one on the left is more calm, more muted, so it definitely remind me of spring bouquet. Yeah, and I really love to experiment with color. I definitely will do it more in the future, and I would highly recommend that you would try this tip and see how it turned out for you. And alright, this is just for the video today. I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that you learned something, and if you do, please don't forget to give me a like and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I will post new tutorial every week. And now, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye.